60% of the students in Minnesota aren't reading at grade level, aren't reading proficiently. We need to ensure that every child that starts school in kindergarten is on a path to become a reader by 4th grade. Grove's Literacy Partnerships is a program where we take good literacy instruction out to all learners in community schools, public schools, charter schools. We send coaches into each classroom, helping develop that teacher into a master literacy teacher by the end of the school year. What was most exciting for us was that there was a 26% reduction in the number of high-risk students from fall to spring last year. Our program is based on 50 years of current research on the science of reading, as well as over 45 years of our school being in existence. And we take the good literacy instruction that happens in our school and we replicate it.
Partnering with Groves has been a tremendous opportunity for our schools. We know that adopting a curriculum or adopting great materials alone is not going to teach students. And what Groves offers is a curricular framework for doing this instruction that we know is essential, but also support for teachers, so teachers can confidently and expertly implement this curriculum. And we know that those components together are what is really going to lead into changed outcomes for students.
A really great part of being a literacy coach is being able to develop relationships with so many teachers. It's an amazing feeling to see how many students are touched by this program and how many teachers as well. With good literacy instruction, we can close the achievement gap. We will ensure that no students fall through the cracks. We will also help improve student self-esteem and their love of reading.
I think of having a coach as like a partnership. My coach has been able to do a sample lesson quickly as I sit back and observe, which is always something teachers desire. And then I get to practice what I just saw and then get feedback on how I did it and what I can add. So it's always helpful for me. It helps me feel like I'm growing, having a coach to check in with. It's been really nice to have somebody to support me along the journey.
I think so many schools are struggling to figure out how to get students to love reading. When my students first came in, many of them were reading at pre-K level. When they would pick up their pencil, there would be tears. They truly lacked any confidence in themselves. So now my kids will say oh, I don't want to miss phonics. We love phonics. I wonder now how I ever taught reading without this method. It has transformed the way I question kids, the way I think about how their brain is taking in new information. It's changed my philosophy on how kids learn to read and how they learn to write.
Education is access, and access is opportunity. And opportunity, with a powerful education, not only transforms a single life, but transforms a family and transforms a community. And I believe at the heart of that is literacy. When students can read, students can write, and students can engage the world around them, and they can become their own self-advocates. And then they can become powerful speakers, powerful listeners, powerful leaders and change agents, not only for themselves, but their families and their communities. Because literacy is power, it's access, it's freedom.
Being a strong reader unlocks so much potential in students. Imagine if all kids, regardless of where they lived, regardless of what their zip code, all could get good literacy instruction. There are so many children out there that really need this type of instruction, and teachers need the coaching to be able to be those strong teachers.